Yeah, 5 things that hurt your mental health. Number 1, consistent negative self-talk. Remember what I said earlier with the self-talk, man. Other people can say certain things, and we've all had people say things that hurt us. Some of us had things that were said when we were young, and we still think about it, and it hurt us. You understand what I'm saying? So just imagine what you are doing to yourself, how you are programming yourself every single day when you say, I'm dumb. When you say I'm stupid. I don't care if I'm playing a video game and I make a mistake. Man, you stupid. I don't talk to myself like that. Never use the word against yourself. Ever. Consistent negative self-talk. We tend to be the toughest on ourselves and far more forgiving of others. Ooh. Negative self-talk comes from many different sources. Spending too much time alone. So if you spend too much time alone with your own thoughts, they become negative. Come on. You spend too much time alone with your own thoughts, they become negative. That's why it's good to get outside, even if you don't have friends, just to get some sun on your face and break the monotony sometimes. So, spending too much time alone, hanging around too many negative people can cause you to have negative self-talk. Hanging around negative people can hurt your self-talk. Also, either way, bad thoughts can be overwhelming. Negative self-talk can sometimes be such a normal part of your daily life that you may not even realize you're doing it. And the more you do it, the more harmful your thoughts become. The more toxic you talk to yourself, the more that stuff starts to snowball. 5 things that hurt your mental health. Number 2, lack of exercise. You got to get physical and active, man. But I'm telling you right now, if you really want to feel good about yourself, start exercising. Y'all know what they say, you don't use it, you lose it. Physical exercise has been proven to help with controlling weight and can help against health conditions and diseases. It's also proven to help with your mental health by boosting your self-esteem. We feel happier when we're exercising because our brain releases endorphins. Endorphins trigger a positive feeling in the body. So if you're not exercising, you're likely not receiving enough endorphins, and we could all use more happy-making endorphins. You feel better about yourself when you're working out. Your self-esteem goes up when you're working out and exercising. 5 things that hurt your mental health. Number 3, unfulfilling job. That can crush you. Going to a job you don't like and being around people you don't like every single day for 8 hours a day or more can crush your mental health. It's a great feeling when you have a steady income, but having money or not can often be a big stressor in our lives. Money in the bank on a consistent basis can definitely lower your anxiety, especially when the bills are paid and the rent is covered. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, physiological need for food and shelter are at the very bottom of the triangle. So as human beings, first thing as far as what we need is food and shelter for us to calm the hell down. Because we don't know where our next meal coming from, and we don't know where we're gonna lay our head. We're gonna have a lot of anxiety until we figure it out. You're not going to be peaceful. You're not going to be able to relax. You're not going to be able to get comfortable unless you drugging. And you're not really peaceful. You're not really relaxed. You're just high or drunk. And then once you come off that high, and once you come off that drink, you're going to be like, oh my God. Yeah. My problems ain't went nowhere. All right, so unfulfilling job. It's a great feeling when you have a steady income, but having money or not can often be a big stressor in our lives. Money in the bank on a consistent basis can definitely lower your anxiety, especially when the bills are paid and the rent is covered. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the physiological need for food and shelter are at the very bottom of the triangle. The second level is safety and security. So once you find out where you're going to stay and you got your food figured out, where's my security and where's my safety? Am I safe here? So the second level is safety and security, which is what a job will ideally give you. So when you get a job, that gives you safety and security. But it is also important that you feel fulfilled by the work that you do. If you find yourself dreading going to work every day where you're miserable for 8 hours straight, it is not good for your mental health, and perhaps a new job is in order. 5 things that hurt your mental health. Number 4, over and under sleeping. Oversleeping, sleeping too much, and not sleeping enough. You got to have a balance. Most of us enjoy sleeping, and it's a great feeling when you get into your comfy clothes and crawl under the covers, especially at the end of a long day. We've all done that. Had a long day, and you finally get into your bed, you got your clothes on, and you feel tired, you lay down, you're like, oh my God, ain't that a good feeling? That's a real good feeling. Adults should be getting between 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Some need more, some need less. If you're an early bird that loves catching worms, then oversleeping will be tough for you, and sleeping in later than usual may make you feel unproductive. If you tend to undersleep, your entire body usually feels it, and when your body doesn't feel so great, your mind doesn't feel 100 either. You may struggle to get the simplest of tasks accomplished because you're so fatigued. It's important to get the right amount of sleep so we can take on the next day at our best. 5 things that hurt your mental health. The final one, number 5, your living space. Can't have a junky living space, because a raggedy, junky living space is an example of what's going on up here. Go around somebody's house, they be like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm doing real good. Okay, I'm gonna come visit, but you can't never go visit. When you finally go over there and they got a hoarder situation in that house, they not fine. I'm telling you. Their mind is everywhere and nowhere. There was a lady, older lady. She grew up during the, what was it, back in the Great Depression. She grew up during the Depression, where they had to eat out of a garbage can. That bad. Kind of. When she was a little girl, she remembered that, having to eat out of a garbage can. So she keeps everything, because of that situation, mental, on her mind. She never knows when that might happen again. So they opened up a refrigerator. She had stuff in there you would never want to eat. But she holds on to everything. She had 3 dead cats in the freezer. Wow. Yeah, she holds on to everything. You ever got in somebody's car? They coming to pick you up. They got a used plate and a fork on the driver's seat. They got to rearrange the whole passenger side of the car, and there's so much you can't get in none of the back of the seat. Something going on in their mind. You ever cleaned up and felt better? Yeah. Come on, somebody. Clean your whole house up, your room, everything. You ever cleaned up your room and found something that you needed, that you was looking for, and tore the whole room up to find, and it was under a shoe, under the bed? Come on, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Hey, well, that first shower after about 4 or 5 days.
Man, I'm telling you. I ain't going no 4 or 5 days without no shower. I'm telling you right now. I got to be in the hospital for that. 5 things that hurt your mental health. Number 5, your living space. Your living space should feel like a place of warmth and comfort. If you're not happy with where you live, this can affect your mood. This can affect your mood. If you're not happy with your home, the messes will pile up, and your mental health can be viewed the same way. If we don't keep the dirty dishes in our mind clean and properly put away, the sink in your mind can become overcrowded. Maintaining your mental health is a full-time job, and it's important to keep track of how you feel. And it's very easy to become overwhelmed by the chaos of life. Don't feel bad if you feel overwhelmed. It happens to the best of us.